All right, so the time has come for us to start our college football 25 franchise mode. We have elected to take over the head coaching position for the one-star school Charlotte 49ers. Founded back in 2013, and in 10 years of this program starting up, they have only had one season back in 2019 where they finished above 500, and that was even just barely finishing 7-6 is the only season that we've ever finished above 500. And the past 2 years, we have gone a combined 6-18. Has been our record, and that is not good whatsoever. So we're hoping to try to build up this program, improve upon the season, upon the past 2 seasons, and hopefully get this program on track to be a consistent above 500 team. Now we're going to be signing a 3-year contract with the team, or with the Charlotte 49ers. And our only goal is to win 4 games every season. Now, I don't know specifically if that is every season they want us to win 4 games, or if the goal is during our 3-year tender they want us to have one 4-win season. My goal is just to try to win 4 games every single season. That way, I don't even have to worry about it. But Loser McJr. signed that contract, and we are going to take over for this Charlotte 49ers squad. Now, this team is not it's not horrible. We're 78 overall. I think it was a 77 overall or 79 overall defense, 77 overall offense, and we do have some pieces to try to build around for this 3-year contract. The big one is being we got a few sophomores. We got the sophomore Max Brown right here. He's going to be a scrambling quarterback from Tulsa, Oklahoma. There is a good chance that we're going to be trying to recruit other quarterbacks, so Max Brown might not be that quarterback of the future, but he does have a potential to be that guy if we can develop him correctly. Now, on the offensive side of the ball, the big players are our running backs in Taryn Kelman and Cartavius Norton, a sophomore and a junior, both being 81 overall. Those are our second and third highest overall guys on the offensive ball. Highest overall player being the tight end Colin Weber at 84 overall. He's a junior, so there's a good chance we got at least one more year with him, though he might try to transfer out of this program and try to go to a bigger program to try to make himself maybe a 7th round or 6th round pick for the NFL draft. Wide receiver wise, it's pretty young core. We got a freshman in Evan Austin. We got 3 sophomores who are really, really fast. We got Jarius Mack, Dwan Thomas Jr., and Isaiah Myers. We do have a senior in Justin Olson. I've played a game with this team, and honestly, this dude is always open. Always open. And the fact that he's a senior and he's producing the way that he was, I'm looking forward to it. I think the offensive side of the ball is going to be good. I'm seeing a lot of play action and a lot of running in this team future. If we have to throw the ball, I think it's going to be a rough day for our 49ers. Looking at our offensive line's pretty shit as well. A lot of older players, a lot of low overalls, nothing real. There's really no protection for our quarterback. So if he has to sit in the pocket and he doesn't have someone open almost immediately, he's probably going to get sacked or murdered. It's a good thing he's a scrambling quarterback. Looking at the defensive side of the ball, our second highest overall player on that side of the ball is sophomore Damon Clowney at 82 overall. He's got 90 acceleration. I got high expectations from this dude. This is another guy who might try to transfer away from our school, but I see him developing up to maybe the high 80s, low 90s mark for this team, and he's probably going to lead our team in sacks. The highest overall player on this team, on this defensive front, is sophomore cornerback Dante Belfour at 83 overall. Dude's pretty fast. Not the fastest cornerback on the team. He actually has tied for the slowest acceleration, but he's tied for the second highest in speed. So Dante Belfour, I'm hoping that he can get that speed up. He's really good in man-to-man, it says, but I mean, everyone here is supposed to be playing man-to-man, but I mean, that's such a low overall. I'm not sure that we can do it. I'm seeing a lot of zone and zone blitz on the for us to start this season. The third highest overall player on the defensive front is middle linebacker Prince Beme at 80 overall. Decent acceleration, pretty slow actually, but he is a senior, so we're only going to have this 1 year with our Prince Beme before we have to replace him with somebody else. Now, we do have a freshman on this squad as well, starting from day one. He's the only starting freshman on this team, and that would be our defensive tackle, Colin Coates from Baltimore, Maryland. 6'2", 300 pounds. He's a run stopper. He's already starting off at 76 overall as a freshman, so I'm seeing probably a mid-80s to low 80s overall in his sophomore season. He is a slow bastard, but I mean, he's 300 pounds. That is to be expected for him. But he's got good power moves and finesse. He's going to be able to rush the quarterback, so it's not like they can solely focus on Damon Clowney on the defensive front and try to double team him alone, because we do have two guys that can try to get around him. But this team is getting a little older. We got a lot of sophomores. I mean, we got a lot of seniors, and we have a lot of juniors on this team. Especially on the defensive side of the ball, we are going to be losing our left outside linebacker, middle linebacker, free safety, right end. All four of those positions, we are going to need some kind of replacement. So we're going to need to recruit players over there. On the offensive side of the ball, our starters that we're losing is only the left guard and right tackle. So we need to focus on offensive line on the offensive side. We need to focus on the linebacker, free safety, and right end on that defensive side of the ball. All right, so I just updated our recruiting board, but before we get into the players I have added, let's take a look at some of the top prospects in this year's recruiting class. So number 1 overall is supposed to be middle linebacker Johnny Bigsby from Gizmar, Louisiana. He's a pass coverage middle linebacker. He's 6 foot, 237, and it seems he wants to go and play at LSU right now. Angel Snodgrass is number 2. He's a defensive tackle from Humble, Texas. 6'5", 300 pounds, run stopper who wants to play for the Longhorns or Ohio State. Number 3 overall is Joel Cardin. He's from Bloomington, Illinois. 6'2", 233 with pass coverage. Number 4 is cornerback Mitchell Hayden from Melbourne, Florida, 5'11", 190 pounds. The first offensive player is ranked number 5 in the nation. That's Gregory Nicholson from Lenox, Kansas. He's 5'10", 184, and he's a receiving 184 pounds, and he's a receiving back. 6th overall in the nation is Angel Carter. He's from Destrehan, Louisiana, 5'11", 232 pounds, and he is a power back. Number 7 in the nation is free safety Jared Nicholson from Canton, Kansas, 6 foot, 206 pounds, and he's a run supporter. First offensive tackle, okay, is number 8 overall Taylor Keisel from San Diego, California, 6'4", 286. He's pass protecting. Number 9 overall is Raekwon Hamrick from Zachary, Louisiana. He's 6'4", 196 pounds, and he is physical. Where is the first quarterback? We got an athlete here, number 11, Maurice Fawahimi from Pilot Mountain, North Carolina. Sucks he doesn't want to play here because of the championship contender, but he's a scrambler, 6'1", 208 pounds. I would have liked to try to get into the race with him. Where is the first quarterback ranked? The first quarterback in this year's class is ranked number 22 and is Charlie Bowenko. He's a field general, 6'2", 209 pounds from Stanford, Virginia. So this seems to be a pretty weak quarterback class. Seems that we have a chance at maybe going after number 56 or 65 in the nation, but I'm not going to try to do that. We have other needs that we have to meet before we can really go after or try to go after some of these guys. So looking at our recruiting board, I'm only going after one 5-star player. He's ranked number 23 in the nation, defensive tackle Brett Nix. He's from Pittsboro, North Carolina. He's a power rusher. He's 6'3", 327 pounds. He would be playing right away. He's extremely close to home, which is going to help us get a little bit more influence with him. But we're going to be sending everything we can at him. We're going to offer him a scholarship. I don't even care if he's a bust. He's going to be one of the better players here. 92 strength. He's clear-headed. He's got duress ability, defensive line rally, and he's a fan favorite. Nice to see all of that. He's got a little bit of speed, 74 overall, 82 acceleration. Jesus Christ, this man can move for being such a big boy. But 87 hit power, so he's going to cause a lot of forced fumbles. I like him. Brett Nix, I'm going to be sending the house every chance we got with this guy. Now, we do only have 450 hours, and following all of that scouting and the scholarship, we only have 395 hours left. Now, I probably should be spending this on a lot of these 4-stars, but before I do that, I want to make sure that I get everybody I can from this 3-star class, because it seems that there are some of these 3-stars that are getting pretty close to announcing their top 8 candidates right now. So that's what we're going to be focusing on for just a moment. So let's take a look. Who's close? Who's actually got us on their board? So we're ranked number 9 for Jamison Brazell. He's pretty close. Yeah, he's close to that top 9. I mean, I think the only way we can move up these guys' boards right now is if we offer them scholarships. And I don't really want to offer a lot of these guys scholarships, to be honest with you. We're in their top 8, a lot of their top 8s. I guess we'll just play it out by year, focus on some of those 4-stars, see if we can find any gems, and if we got any extra hours, we'll start scouting some of our 3-star candidates. But we're going to go back to focusing by sorting by national ranked. So let's focus on some positional players, some players that aren't close at all. Like this athlete ranked number 78 in the nation. He's going to be selecting his top 8, so it wouldn't be good to really waste any time on him. Kenyon Brown, 72 in the nation. We might be able to squeak by, but I'm not sure about that. So we'll just wait there. We should be focusing on guys that have a 3 next to our pipeline, so they're closer to home for us, and we get the biggest boost possible. All right, so we're going to be going up from him. All right, Stan Lewenberg from Fort Washington, Maryland. He is a scrambling athlete, 6 foot, 220 pounds, and he's not even close to announcing where he wants to play. We got an A- for proximity to home. That's still pretty good. Let's take a look at this athlete. How you looking? How are you? Off platform, fan favorite. You're not a gem, but 93 speed, 96 acceleration, 93 throw power. Oh my God, I like this. I like this. We'll offer Lewenberg a scholarship to come and play for UNCC. Stan, welcome, welcome. I hope you accept our offer. Even if you're not a quarterback, we could change you up, though. I think you are going to be a quarterback. You're a magician and off platform. I don't really know what some of these abilities do. I wish when I hovered over it told us what it was, but Not going to really happen there. So let's take a look at some of these other guys. Left outside linebacker. Anyone else super low like he was? Not really. Most of them are pretty made up on who they want to go and play for. All right, so let's go. We want to focus on the A's, minuses, and higher before we focus on anything else. I don't think we're going to be able to get Sieg. Bridge, maybe. Andre Abeniconda from Miami, Florida. A- for playing time. 6'3", 233 pounds. He's a run stopper. Seems he wants to play for the Florida Panthers, Florida Gators. Let's see what he's got for us. Let's see what he's got. 80. He's a fan favorite again. Okay. Great acceleration. 88 overall. Nice to see that. Good tackles. No real abilities. I think we could do without him, but it's nice that we at least have him scouted. Morgan Reese, Clemson. He's got a 3-star for our pipeline. Yeah, what do you got for us, buddy? Pocket shield, winning time. We do need a right guard, and he's a bust. Oh no, he is a bust. Not good at all. Though being a 4-star bust for our 1-star school might still be a little better than anything we could come up with. So I'm gonna keep him. I'm gonna keep him there, but I think he's gonna be okay for our 1-star school. If we were a much higher rated school, Morgan Reese would be completely out. But I'm hoping that teams are going to be kind of fucking off because they're going to find out he's a bust too, and we can bring in this 4-star recruit. He's probably more like a 2 to 3-star recruit, but Morgan Reese, we're going to take a shot on you still. Yeah, a lot of these guys are really fucking close. Really need to start removing some of them. Mitch Gelkin, okay, from Opelika, Florida. We got a B for proximity to home, but Clemson is his favorite school. Run stopper, middle linebacker. We'll try. We'll take a look at you, buddy. What you got? What you got? Wrap up, team player. He's a gem. Oh, Mitch Gelkin. Come to our school, please, buddy. He's a gem. Doesn't have the greatest zone coverage, but 88 speed, 87 speed, 88 acceleration, 82 agility, 88 tackle. He's great at wrapping players up, and he's a big team player. But we got our first gem. I love it. We got our first fucking gem. Mitch Gilkin. There we go. Gave him a little contract, too, or a little scholarship. How's everybody else looking? Byron Angel, A+ for proximity to home. He's from Charlotte, North Carolina, so he could come and play for UNC Charlotte. We are probably the closest you're gonna get to playing to home, buddy. You can still live with mom and dad. You're a bust too. Wide receiver. He's got 96 jumps, so he's gonna be able to outjump everybody. Not the greatest route runner, bad awareness, pretty slow too, but 87 spec catch. You're a road dog. I'm still going to offer you a scholarship because, I mean, we need to get everybody we can here. 4-star busts are still going to be good enough for us. So Byron Angel got you. James Torr is not going to be able to get in his top 8. Not going to be able to get in your top 8. Not going to be getting in your top 8. We might be able to get into left outside linebacker Bridges from Hickory, North Carolina. He's a run stopper. Tommy Hyman, defensive tackle. Could probably go after him too. James Leonard, we're going to let go. Yeah, so let's try... yeah, we'll offer you a contract anyways, or a scholarship. I don't know why I keep saying contract. Jabari Bridge. Yeah, we'll try you. From Hickory, North Carolina, 6'11", left outside linebacker. What we working with? 84 strength, 87 acceleration, 84 pursuit, mentality of winning time, fan favorite, and road dog. All right, give you a scholarship, buddy. And I think we might go after Max. Yeah, we'll try for Max. This will be our last 4-star recruit. 100% scouted. He's a magician, option king, off-platform, clear-headed field general. 91 throw power. He's got speed too, with 91 speed, 92 acceleration. We already offered him a scholarship, so we're going to try to go after him, and that's... I'd like to try my hand at Tommy. We'll offer him a scholarship, but we're not going to be able to do anything else with him. We're going to remove the rest of these 4-star prospects just for the time being. Get them all off the board. And we're just going to focus on the 4 stars and 3 stars. Is there anybody, any 3-star that I think might, or has an interesting build? 6'2", 6'5", left guard. 6'5", 292 from Maryland. Could be cool. 6'3", 6'3", 6'3". Yeah, we're going into the 6'3s. Okay. All right, how are we looking? Let's see. We're not in any of their top schools. Is there anyone who's like about to announce their top 8 and we're like just outside? Alex Sapp, left outside linebacker, power rusher. Zeke Tyrone, left end, 6'4". Seems like he wants to go to Clemson though. I don't think we're going to be able to get Dom Jones, the left guard, so we'll release you. Jameson Brazil. Looks like you want to go to the Wolfpack. Yeah, we got to... If we're going to go for this dude, we got to go for him. Our fullback, Rayshawn Thompson. Ranked 13. Yeah, we'll give it to a fullback. Why not? Rayshawn Thompson. We'll give it to you. Fullback. A 3-star fullback. Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? Looking at our coaches. Who do we got as our coaches? So our head coach, as we know, is Loser McJr., who is us. Defensive coordinator will be Burt Reed, who is a master motivator, bigger XP gain when a player levels up. And our he's D+ prestige, Jesus. And then our defensive coordinator is Dre Masterson, who is also a master motivator. So we are the recruiter, it seems like. We need to be going down these left paths, talent developer, recruiter, and strategist, while our coordinators need to go to the right. They're going to focus on tactician, architecture, and master motivator. So that's what it seems like we're going to be working with our coordinators. We're going to the left. They're going to be going to the right. Now, we do have some skill points. I probably should have used this already on myself. I didn't, so I kind of fucked up there. But we know we need the most in linebacking right now. So we're just gonna upgrade our linebacking position to help us try to scout them a little bit quicker. So without further ado, let's jump on in. What are the top stories right now? So real quick before we jump into week number 1, or our bye week. The Heisman Memorial Trophy right now, preseason watch list. We got running back from OSU, Ollie Gordon II. We got from Colorado, Shader Sanders. I feel so bad for not knowing how to pronounce that. I think he's a quarterback. Number 3 from Ohio State is running back Quinshawn Judkins. And then from Colorado, wide receiver Travis Hunter. And then the only quarterback in the Heisman watch right now is from Georgia in Carson Beck. Now we're going to be going to some first-team All-Americans. All right, yep. Ollie Gordon, running back, Quinshon Judkin, running back, and Carson Beck, quarterback, already announced as first-team All-American players. Okay, all right, let's advance it on up. Week number 1, we do have a bye week this week, so it's just going to be focusing on running. Free safety, we narrowly... Oh, it auto does that. So we narrowly squeaked into that free safeties top 8 for our 3-star recruit, Dalton Simonson. Oh, shit, my bad. Narrowly in his top 8 now. Yeah, looks like Virginia Tech offered him a... Not Virginia Tech, some school with a V. It might be Virginia Tech. Some school in Virginia offered him a scholarship. So it seems like that's his favorite right now. We got Duke in North Carolina. Nope, Virginia Tech is VT. What is that V? I don't know what school that is. You guys are going to have to help me with some of these player names and some of these schools. I'm not the biggest college knowledge guy. But right now sitting at 86th in the nation when it comes to college programs. Not too bad. 86th in the nation, not too bad. But Dalton Simonson, we are going to have to focus a little bit more on him. He is a positional need as well with the free safety position. So we're going to have to focus a little bit on him. But top stories heading into week number 1, the first game jitters. Coach Monty Jenkins says early mistakes are expected, but the coaching staff is confident in the team ahead of the week season opener. That's for Georgia Tech versus, is that Washington? I think that's Washington's helmet. Washington Sentinels. Does that sound about right? Top 25 schools. Georgia ranked number 1, while USC is ranked number 25 in this year. So take a look at this. We're going to see how this changes throughout the season. But let's take a look at our recruiting class again. We got 350 hours since we are on a bye week. So let's sort by national rank. So no one's really going after Brett Nix right now except for Texas, where they offered him a scholarship and we offered him a scholarship. That's going to change now that teams are actually able to recruit him. But we are going to be sending the house. We're going to send every available resource we have after the player to gain as much influence as possible. He is the only 5-star recruit that we are going after, and I want him, all right? 6'3", 327. This dude looks like a stud right now. It sucks that he's not, a gem. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. I thought I was saying that we had a deal breaker with him, but no. We match what his deal breaker is, which is good. Good. So Brett Nix, we're going to be sending him out. Did we get into top 9 with any of our 4-stars? We didn't. We have not. A lot of schools offering contracts, however, or not contracts. I can't even stop calling them contracts. Offering them scholarships. Mitch Gilkin, we know, is a gem. Number 152 in the nation for middle linebacker. We are going to be sending the house at him, trying to recruit him to our school. We do need a middle linebacker as well. That free safety, before I forget, Dalton Simmons, right? That was the guy. Simmons, let's just see how he is. All right, what are you looking like as a 3-star recruit? Winning time, Legion mentality, 90 speed, 90 change of direction. We'll send some of our. We'll DM the player. No. We'll contact friends and family. Contact friends and family. We'll learn a little bit about this dude. We're not going to offer him a scholarship. Not yet, anyways. Rayshawn Thompson, we are number 1 on his board for fullback. Good. Really, all of these 3-star recruits, I'm just going to send as little time as possible. Search social media for every last one of them. Just so that way we are at least working on them. Where they're not highly... No! Fuck! Oh, I didn't mean to offer him a scholarship. Huge Spears. Oh, my bad there. My bad. Offer him a scholarship, I guess, and search social media. We'll waste a little bit more time on him. Well, we might as well learn everything we can since we offered him a fucking scholarship. Left outside linebacker is a need. Winning time, he's not a gem. That sucks. That sucks for me. Did not mean to do that. Search social media for you. Search social media. Yeah, there's a little button delay, I'm not gonna lie, when it comes to this stuff. Little button delay. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 bang, 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 bang. All right, so there we go. There's our 3 stars. All of them are scouted. Now we got 85 more hours. We could send the house to 1 more player and then kind of scout other guys. Tommy Hyman, I still want to learn more about you. No one seems interested in you right now, which is good for us. Yeah. There's some players here that teams are really just backing off of. Looks like Max Kamara. A lot of schools are going after him right now from Fayetteville. He's athlete, yeah. He's the throw power and the speed. Yep. Yeah, he's the throw power and the speed. We're gonna try to scout real quick Tommy Hyman. Just so I know everything about him. He's a bust. Yep. So another bust, no wonder. Defensive tackle, 87 strength, 82 hit power, not the fastest. But again, you know, a 4-star recruit is still better than anything else. Teams are really backing off of these busts, and I understand why. But let's see. We got 35 hours left. Let's see. We can DM 3 of them and search social media for 1. So we'll go after the lowest for the most. So DM player for Byron Angel. Tommy, we're going to DM you. I really want this athlete. I really want him. So we're going to DM him as well. Try to get a little bit more interest. And we'll search your social media for the middle linebacker. So that'll be our recruiting hours for this week. If we could snag some 4 stars or 5 stars, that would be huge. Even if those 4 stars are bust, dude, they should still be really good for our organization. Should be really good for this organization. So let's advance on up. Let's see what's happening. So we've gotten... Okay, so some guys have taken us off because they're in the top 8. That's fine. That's fine. It's a lot of 3 stars, not a lot of 4 stars, but we are rising in some interest. All right, so recruiting board. Let's see. So we are second for Brett Nix. Pittsburgh, North Carolina, 5-star recruit. We are second. Oh, but he wants to go to Tennessee really, really badly. Really badly. All these 4-star players are dropping us as well. They've reached their top 8 schools. We did not get in there. That is unfortunate. We got some 3 stars though. Our fullback we're number 1 on his board. We're number 4 on Alex Sapp and Zeke Tyrone's board as well. They're both from South Carolina. We need to spend a little bit more time maybe on some of these 3 stars. But we're here in week number 1. We're going to start next episode with our game against James Madison. So let's just look at the top stories, do a little bit more recruiting. Bitter rivalry emotions could run high this week when Arizona takes on New Mexico in Tolson. Okay, bad blood. There will be no love lost this week between rivals Georgia and Clemson. Georgia's a favorite to win it, 1-17. On pins and needles, the Miami campus is buzzing in anticipation for their coming game against the rivals in Florida Gators. Miami's 23, Florida Gators not ranked. And newest player of the week, Rainbow Warriors wide receiver Pofel Ashlock, recognized for recent performance, 6 catches, 153 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Okay, all right. Not bad, not bad. So, again, sort by national ranked. He really wants to go to Tennessee, dude. He really wants to. It's going to be a tough battle. We're number 1, though, on Mitch Gilkin's board. Number fucking 1. I love it. I love it. I love it. Mitch Gilkin, a gem middle linebacker coming to UNCC. Perfect. Oh my God, I would love if he came here. Love if he came here. So we lost you. So everyone who's locked us out, let's remove them real quick. These are the players that we're focusing on, all the remaining players on our board. Okay, these are all the remaining players. Now, we really need to focus on these 4-star players. Really need to focus on them. Pretty much need to send the house on every last one of them. We got 155 hours left. Send the house, send the house. Should be sending the house at these 4 stars too, but we need to spend a little bit of time on these guys. Wake Forest, number 2. Are we in everyone's top 8 at least? Okay, we're in everyone's top 8. So that's really what's important. We don't really need to touch these guys until we get to the top 5. Okay. Don't think we need to touch them until we get into the top 5. So we have a little bit more time to focus on these guys. So we're going all in. We got three guys here. We're going to be sending the house to every last one of them. Oh. Okay. I can't send the house. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see. All right. Send the house for you. I see what's happening here. It's every week that's happening. Okay. Okay. I got to remove what I do. Okay. Okay. Send the house. Send the house. Send the house. All right. So that's going to leave us with 30 hours remaining. 30 hours to work on you guys. Okay. So what are we looking at? What are we looking like? We need to fill our depth chart. 1 linebacker, some free safeties. We need a left guard. Well, we need an offensive lineman. Who are we lowest on the board with? 3, 4, 4, 3, 4, 5. Left guard. And he's the only left guard we got. Only offensive lineman. So we are going to stop the social media search. We are going to move it up to DM player. Okay, we're going to move it up to DM player. We could probably do that for 3 other guys as well. So who do we want to go hard into? We're number 1 on Rayshawn Thomas, and I'm not even going to bother with it until we lose it. 4, number 1 on his board as well. We'll stay there. A lot of schools, though, are interested in Virginia Tech, Duke, Wake Forest. Still just going to sit there. Got some catching up to do on the linebacker, Sapp. So we'll switch you out. So Alex Sapp, remove that. And DM player. Competing with Wake Forest. Really should be DMing whoever we're lowest on the board with. Zeke, Tyrone. Yeah, get rid of you. DM player. All right, keep on going, keep on going. 3, that's 4. Number 1, number 1. All right. You remove social media. DM player. Trying to get these guys to come with us without offering them scholarships. trying to anyways. All right, and that's, I guess, what we're going to be working with. A lot of DMing going on with our 3-star recruits. Number 2 on Brett Nix's board, dude. Number fucking 2. I'm so happy to see that. I'm so happy to see it. And we're in his top 5 as well. I'm hoping Tennessee kind of fucks off. I don't think they're going to. But if we could bag Brett Nix, it's over. It's over. All right. But that's going to be it for right now. Hopefully we can bang that 5-star recruit. Until next time, guys, I will see you all later. Bye-bye.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink, cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars, crashing in my car.